Jenny Burt?
Correct.
Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. So I am Allison's maid of honor. How's this sound? Yeah? I'm Allison's maid of honor. I have known Allison for 21 long years. So I got a lot of dirt to share. I mean, really, you're actually at the roast of Allison Wedding.
Oh my God. She got it.
So, 1994. In that same year, I think Ace of Base actually had 3 out of the top 10 songs on the Billboard. Tanya, what was it? Tanya, yep, she's, she did that. And also, I met Allison Royer. Allison, you know, she hasn't always been that presentable. It's real confusing because today she looks absolutely lovely. I mean, I think we can agree on that. She mostly just wore Grateful Dead shirts. Didn't shower, like, almost at all. She never showed up anywhere on time, including school. Am I right? At that time, as well as today, still, rocking her Armenian booty. I mean, am I right? That's the thing. And she generally always made me laugh, honestly. I honestly, even all that aside, we were still awesome friends. I met her, and we were very, very different, honestly. And we became such good friends. And that was 21 years ago, and I'm standing here today. After 1998, we graduated college, high school. And after that, in about 2002, we actually ended up living together in Chicago. I came back to Chicago, and we lived at 2 residences actually together. One of which was coined 1120. At 1120, we coined another term called jacuzzi diving. It's not what it actually. We shouldn't have been diving. It was more like a tub, and it was indoors, and it was where you showered. But we dove, and I walked downstairs. We're like, oh, we're just gonna just dive in this bathtub. I walked downstairs. She's like, just butt naked. I was like, so what do we, I mean, I'm in a bathing suit. I was like, I thought we were just gonna like that. She's like, it's a bathtub. We're together. You know how she talks, right? We did that a lot. Like 3 days ago, she's like, do you want to like go into dueling baths with me? Like 3 days, literally, we were in bathtubs, separate ones, not diving, but big of ours. I'm talking so much, I have to like move glasses. Okay. And then a few years after that, or within the next few years, I sustained many, many injuries. I mean, it had nothing at all to do with Allison. I fell down a flight of stairs, got a concussion, touched some cell phones. Right around that time was also when Allison's shows got, you know, a little artsy. So artsy, in fact, that she actually was laying on a piano giving birth to words. I mean, birthing words. You think about it, you really don't want to. Soon after that, we got our second apartment together with another one of our friends from high school, Jamie. And Jamie bought food. Allison did not. So Jamie decided that, you know, after a certain point, after almost all the food was gone on a constant basis, and Allison's saying, she's like, oh, I'm full. Jamie's like, well, there's no food. So Jamie decided that she was going to start putting her name on almost everything in the refrigerator. So, because it was all hers, frankly. So she put Jamie on like the milk and like the peanut butter. And Allison, she went, she looked at it, she's like, this isn't gonna work. I'm gonna have to, you know, get some ownership over these things, of which none of was hers. So she goes in, I watched her do this, and I laughed the whole time, but it was not right. She opens up the freezer, and she's like, well, I think that I have something in here, you know, I can make ice. So she grabs the ice tray, it's completely empty. She writes Allison meticulously on little tiny cubes of paper, puts the cubes into the ice cubes, fills it with water, puts it in the ice maker, you know. And then when you would get a drink, you'd realize that your drink was Allison Royer's.
Oh, she did, Jamie. Yeah, sure.
Robbie, I'm not real sure how you got into this mess. I'm really sorry. I'm real sorry about that. But what I will say, Allison loves you so much. She's loved you since the minute she met you. I think actually when she first went into her first sponsor, she said, there's two things you need to know about me. One of which was, I love Robbie Blackburn. That was in 2004. When I first met you guys together, 1998, the two of you, I remember it. I mean, even though I was at college and not necessarily in your guys' relationship as much at that time, she loved you so much. And she still loves you today. I'm absolutely certain of that. On behalf of Allison and Robbie's families, as well as me and everyone else here of the family, we thank you guys all for coming near and far, joining us today. It's a beautiful, beautiful venue. Everyone looks fabulous. The bride looks beautiful. So wonderful to have everyone here. There's so many people here that I've heard all of your names. I know your names. And I have never met you, so it's been absolutely fantastic to meet everyone. Without further ado, everyone please raise your glass. Allison and Robbie, I wish today is a day when you look back, decades. Good job, Josh. So good, that Josh. As the years go by, may your love grow and grow. May you look back on today and think that this is the day that you loved each other the least, and that things have only gotten better, and your lives have continued to grow with one another. I love you so much. Thank you so much for asking me to be your maid of honor. I'm so happy to be sharing this day with you. Cheers. Congratulations.